Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. And here's Suarez. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Cole Palmer could be standout here, Peter. We sometimes see him in a centre-forward position, but I like to see him play from the right side of attack, because that enables him then to be able to just drift inside on his left foot and then open up the pitch to see what he can deliver from there. And he's expert once he does tuck into those little spaces and pick out whoever's making the...
He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Look at the space here! And he's gone backward here. Palmer! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
White with the clearance. Pedro Neto. He's found a way past. And he's managed to get free. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Luton are looking to go forward now. Jackson! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
Costa Curta. Luton are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, no joy this time. James is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And here's Suarez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Caicedo. Madueke. This is promising. Tries to get it clear. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pedro Neto. Mohamed Salah. That is good alertness. Caicedo. Palmer. Madueke. Gerrard. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Romario. Pedro Neto. Jackson. De Ligt wins the duel this time. Luton come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Pedro Neto. And they've been given a corner. Pedro Neto plays it short. Pedro Neto in acres of space out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto stood his ground strongly. He's in a good position here. Has a go! And yes, it's there! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Chelsea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Costa Curta. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Distributed tidily. Lampard.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Sanchez getting this one clear. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! He scores! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just...
And the shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Chelsea needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Interesting ball. Now it's Pedro Neto. He is through here. Very nicely done. Just eases him off the ball. Fofana. No, he's had it taken off him. He's there to get rid. And there goes the final whistle. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.